but I want to make a special acknowledgement tonight while we're here. You know, there are certain kind of key events in the life of Galveston. I think the first one was when Cabeza de Vaca found himself shipwrecked here. I think a couple of the second most important is when Lafitte stopped over and conducted his business. We also had the era in which Galveston became a mercantile society and built the great mansions we enjoy in the East End district and throughout Broadway. And then we had a little bit of time out for fun during the Maceo reign. And, and a great time we all had for those of us who were here. The last probably and the most important one for us tonight is the founding of the Galveston Alliance of Island Neighborhoods. It ranks right up there with this. And the person who founded the Galveston Alliance of Island Neighborhoods for the purpose of serving the neighborhoods is here tonight. And I'd like to give a special thank you to Mayor Lyda Ann Thomas for doing this for us. We have a very busy agenda tonight. We have, I don't know, somewhere between 30 and 50 questions we've determined by people sending them in, and how they get asked and who asks them. I'm going to leave that up to George Lee. So without anything further other than my thanks for being here, I'm going to turn it over to George Lee.
Well, of course, Bill mentioned Cabeza de Vaca. Now, we were discovered by a man named Cowhead. Maybe that explains some things, but these people are here tonight to solve it all, right? Yes, and it is in fact the Galveston Alliance of Irritated Neighborhoods. They never want to say that, but I'm here. I promised Bill I wouldn't say it, but I said it. Now, I have to do something real quick before we get started. You know, we gave all the candidates those little New Year's Eve honkers. I'd like y'all all to take yours out and give us a little party atmosphere here and show you're excited. Wasn't that lovely? And inspiring. Now, I have these handouts. It's just like school. Okay? We're going to get to these in a little bit. There. If y'all just pass those down. Thank you.
Teacher's pet.
He's a public servant, and he's yours too. Here you go. Yes, it's coming. You're so demanding and impatient. We'll get to you. I understand. Yeah, does that come with cheese? I don't know if you've been to his restaurant, but he's really detail-oriented. You go in, order a patty melt, and he says, "You want cheese with that?" Why is it you're melting? I'm sorry. Thank you. You've been there, huh? Okay, y'all got them all? Okay. And we have one more. Boy, this is really cool, isn't it? The suspense mounts. They're asking what are in those handouts. Okay, here's for the mayors. Thank you once again. I shouldn't have let you get too comfortable. We weren't done with you yet. Okay, there you go. And if you'll just pass those down. Now, last time we were so excited to get started, I went right past the opening remarks and started with the questions. And Diana Puccetti pointed out to me that they get to introduce themselves. So that's what we're going to do next. Tonight we have the odd districts, of course, you probably think you know. But no, last time it was the even ones, and now it's 1, 3, and 5. I went to Ball High, I can do that, okay? And we have the mayors yet again. And we've got, seriously, we received, I don't know, 68, 70 some odd questions just in the last few days. through the game email, okay? We also collected them in the lobby as people came in, so these really are from the public. So we didn't have to do a lot of preparation, and they're good ones too, and they cover a very wide range of subjects. I narrowed it down to about 28. I doubt that we'll get all those in, but we'll see how far we get before we have the closing remarks. Those are at the end, and those are 2 minutes. The opening remarks are 2 minutes. So we'll begin without further ado. Cornelia Harris Banks, who is running in District 1, we'll start with you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is, of course, Cornelia Harris Banks. I am a proud Galvestonian and a proud, I tell the superintendent all the time, a proud student of GISD. I'm a graduate of Central High School, 1930. My family is a family of service to Galveston. My father was the principal of Booker T. Washington Elementary School, and my mother was la maestra de español at Central, and then the English teacher at Ball High. I have been very lucky. I was educated at Pepperdine University, where I have a degree in psychology and a master's in school management and administration. And while I was working in the Los Angeles School District, I worked as a categorical program advisor, so I'm very familiar with categorical funds and federal funds. I also was an administrator at, my last assignment there was assistant principal at a year-round school. So you know that that was a lot of fun. When I returned home, I began working at Seaborn, which was an alternative school for kids at risk, and one that was very useful for our youth here in Galveston. I just want you to know that I am a candidate for District 1, and of course, I am looking forward for your support.
Also running for District 1.
Good afternoon. My name is Taurus Woods, and I'm a candidate for District 1. A little of my background: I am a former Galveston firefighter as well as a former police officer. I graduated from David Neck State Police Academy. I have a criminal justice degree. Over the last 32 years, I have been a community activist here in the city of Galveston. And you must really, really love a place to be devoted for 32 years. I decided, after numerous people talking to me about running again for District 1 candidate, City Council, because over 2 years ago, I left a job undone. Hurricane Ike struck the city of Galveston. I was here, stayed here, along with the former mayor, Lorna and Thomas, and my other colleagues that sat on the council at that particular time, notably Elizabeth B. And we stayed with the city. We did the best that we could do at that particular time because we love this city. You cannot be a guy unless you really have a deep love for what you're doing. You can't fake it for 32 years. So tonight, I am asking for your support once again for City Council in District 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Doris. And now Elizabeth Beaton, the incumbent and running for her, I believe, third term as District 3 representative.
That's right. I'm Elizabeth Beaton. I moved to Galveston because my husband had bought a house here before we were married, and I fell in love with the house, the neighborhood, the beach, the city, and the people. I've been here 22 years and raised 3 children in that house and that neighborhood. I was involved in local issues before I ran for council. I worked to stop the proliferation of billboards on the island and to save and restore Austin Middle School, both successful campaigns. I've served 4 years on council, and I also serve on 8 city boards and commissions.